Welcome, this is Stamford Bridge, Chelsea against Everton in the Premier League match week number 3. This is another FIFA 17 prediction, and let's see how this is gonna go. Let's go Chelsea, lining up here in blue as the home team, Everton in yellow, attacking to the left. Hazard on the bench for Chelsea, Bakayoko starting in midfield with Conte, Fabregas also back from his suspension, also sitting on the bench. As we know from previous seasons, last season in particular, Antonio Conte likes to have a stronger midfield against the stronger sides, and this Everton team is definitely one of the stronger teams now. Morata's here on the ball, and that's up to Keane. Keane playing further forward for some reason. It seems here the AI has set it up to be. Goye now getting the ball well wide there. And that's not going to be a challenge to Thibaut Courtois. Antonio Rudiger on the left of the back three for Chelsea, as Cahill is still suspended. Fabregas, as I said, he's back from his suspension, but he's sitting on the bench. Maybe an impact sub later on. Pedro is back from injury, back in the starting lineup, and Bakayoko is looking for his match fitness, so he's starting in midfield. William on the right, Morata up front. Everton, they're attacking now down the right with Keane. I think he's playing right back. Wayne Rooney playing as the striker or behind the striker, with Davy Klaassen also there in the midfield. Marcos Alonso now. What can Chelsea do? You're attacking down the left flank. That's some... Okay, that was good, decent control, and a weird looking splits there from Pedro when he got tackled. That looked like it could be painful, but he's back up on his feet, so that's a good sign. Gylfi Sigurdsson, the £45 million man from Swansea. Well, 44 and something, couple of million. So, not quite 45 million. But, great impact. And this is a great opportunity for Everton, but David Luiz clears that ball from danger now. Baines has gained repossession. And Schneiderlin now on the ball as well. He actually should be missing from this match, as he got picked up a suspension. So Chelsea shouldn't have to deal with the threat of Schneiderlin in the match on Sunday. But this Everton team is still a very strong, very solid unit. They've got a very strong core centre of players there with Wayne Rooney, Sigurdsson, Klaassen, all great players in central areas. On the wings they've got Morales, who's a very quick, very tricky player who always seems to do the business against Chelsea, so they'll have to be careful there. Ronald Koeman, he's got a great bit of a team here actually put together, even though he's had a big loss in Romelu Lukaku moving over to Man United. Oh, and that's the opening goal for Everton. 1-0 at the Bridge, and they've got the goal there. Ashley Williams, also a new signing. Who would have thought at Everton getting the away goal, the opening goal against Chelsea? But they've done it. Can they maintain their lead now? That is the question. Will Chelsea be able to get an equalizer or make a comeback? We shall see. Victor Moses now. The manager shouldn't have to worry too much about fatigue in this match, as after this they go to the international break. They'll be praying for no injuries though. That's all that they'll really be worrying about with this international break. Chelsea look like they might have to bring Eden Hazard on before he's completely recovered from his injury. He's been back in training for about a week and a half now, so they might have to bring him on because they need some creativity up front here. Maybe Fabregas to be brought on as well. Do a bit more of a risky play here, because Everton are dominating in this match. Dominating the aerial routes that Chelsea are trying on the wings are not working, and they can play the ball easily through the centre here. Bakayoko and Conte are not managing very well. As I say that, Bakayoko wins the ball, and now Morata with the ball to Conte. Left side is open, and they do take the aerial ball over the top. Yes, Pedro takes better control there now to go forward, but that is a poor cross, and that's doing nothing for their cause. It's a throw-in now. Everton has possession once again. Leighton Baines will get the ball back into play, and now Everton can see if they can mount an attack. and get the second goal, the vital second goal, which would really bury Chelsea now. They've got a good result, Chelsea, against Tottenham on last weekend. Now, Willian wins the ball back. What can they do with it now? Chelsea got a good result last weekend against Tottenham at Wembley. Tottenham's temporary home stadium for the season, whilst they're building their new 60,000 or so thousand-seater stadium. And Morata trying to attack the ball there, but he doesn't make good contact, and that's easy for Pickford to pick it up and punt it back into play. Bakayoko now on the ball for Chelsea, and that is half-time. Everton with the 1-0 lead. Can they hold out after the break? Only time will tell, and we shall see. Ashley Williams there with the goal. A decent corner hitting the post, and then Ashley Williams on the rebound very quickly. Anyway, let's go to the second half. Welcome back to the second half. No changes at the break. What can Chelsea do to get the scores back to in their favour? Everton, they want to see this out now. It's an away match for them. A difficult match at Stamford Bridge. Always a difficult match. There was that long period of 80-something games with Jose Mourinho in charge that he did not lose a single match at Stamford Bridge in the league. They lost in other competitions, but not in the league. And ever since then, though, it hasn't been quite the fortress that it was once before. But they still lose very seldom here at Stamford Bridge. If we ignore that season 2 seasons ago where they really annihilated themselves in self-implosion. Now Pedro attacking on the left. What can they do with this? Morata pointing to space. Pedro sees him. What can he do here? Can he pick him out? No, he can't. Morata stopped his run there, so that was also poor play. Pickford tackling Williams there in his own box. Nice sliding challenge there. But Keane, the new signing for Everton as well, playing on the right here. They are lacking some bodies in defence, but Keane, he's a great signing for Everton. Good, quick defender. Strong in the challenge, also strong in the air. A proper British defender with some good play on the ball as well. Now, what can Klaassen do with it? Lose the ball to Pedro, and Morata now. Will he play Pedro in? Yes, he will. And that was a poor. Just as I talk Keane up, he does a weird sliding challenge like that. Okay, that wasn't Keane, I'm afraid. Sorry, but I know it was. That's a goal kick now for Everton. Bakayoko is coming off. I'm assuming Fabregas is coming on. Yes, I would assume correctly. Fabregas on for Bakayoko, as I predicted. Klaassen also coming off. And for him, Aaron Lennon coming on. Some speed down the right flank. Fabregas is going to try and inject some creativity into the midfield here for Chelsea because they desperately need it. The pass the ball to Pedro on the left flank is not working very well. He gets quite far up the field, but the crosses are lacking. Maybe the striker needs to attack a bit more. Alvaro Morata needs to do a little bit more to get into the game here. Chelsea formation does seem to be lacking a bit in this FIFA simulation here. Alonso and Moses aren't getting as forward as they would normally in the real game. Now what can Everton do here? And that's Morales trying a bit of a lucky shot there to try and get it into the top corner there by Courtois. Such a tall goalkeeper, Courtois, over 2 meters tall. You're not going to beat him from that distance with such an opportunity, with such a shot. Morata going off now, and Bezic coming on for Everton. Batshuayi coming on for Chelsea in place of Morata, and Gueye going off for Everton for Bezic. David Luiz now getting back into play. What can Chelsea do? Can Batshuayi and Fabregas make the difference for Chelsea? Fabregas now on the ball, and he already immediately takes a shot over the top, but same new player, same move, going for Pedro over the top on the left side. That does not seem to be working very well. Willian needs to get himself more involved in the game. I'm surprised that Hazard hasn't been brought on yet for Chelsea. 76 minutes. Everton are still in the lead here, and they're looking quite comfortable in possession and in the lead, because Chelsea are lacking the creativity today in order to mount a proper attack. Willian now in his own half dribbling, which just really sums up the get day here for Chelsea in this prediction. It really sums up how they've been performing. Everton now with a good opportunity. Great opportunity. Oh, and Rooney can't get it in. Now Alonso recovering the ball. What can Chelsea do with it? Can they get a late goal? Can they get a late comeback here? A late equalizer? No, Everton now with Bezic on the right side. That's a decent cross, and that's easy for Courtois. Wayne Rooney, he's had a magnificent comeback so far, scoring in his previous two Premier League matches so far. But not quite in this match yet. Let's see. He has retired from international football, Wayne Rooney. There have been reports of him, of Gareth Southgate wanting to have him in the squad, and that's a great opportunity. But Batshuayi couldn't get his head to the ball there. Alonso with a nice bit of a nudge on for him, but he couldn't get his head to the ball. And that is it. Everton have won the match 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. A real shocker there. As you can hear the crowd is stunned. I wouldn't be surprised to hear some boos. Let's listen carefully. No. That is a poor match. My prediction, I think Chelsea will win it 2-1. Wayne Rooney continue his goal scoring run. Alvaro Morata getting on the score sheet as well for Chelsea. But I think they'll put up a bit of fight here with Moses and Alonso getting more into the action in the match on Sunday. Anyway, that's it from me. If you liked this video, please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for more Premier League, FIFA 17 predictions, football, gameplay, all that good stuff. I am going to see you in the next one. Ciao.